tired of spending hundreds on bottled water while worrying about tap water quality and plastic waste? I've found the 5 water dispensers with filter that solve all these problems. Our rigorous testing process, which includes filtration speed analysis, contaminant removal verification, and months of daily use, has revealed which filtered water dispensers truly deliver on their promises. Each one has unique features that could be perfect for your home, so make sure to watch the complete list. You'll find all the links with the best updated prices in the description. Here we go. Starting off at number 5, we have the Waterdrop 40-cup water filter dispenser, and what caught my attention right away was just how much water this thing holds. We're talking about 40 cups total capacity, with 21 cups in the main reservoir. That's a game changer if you have a family or just go through a lot of water throughout the day. What's even better is the filtration speed. This uses high-quality carbon fiber technology, and it filters the entire capacity in about 5 minutes. That's roughly 4 times faster than what you typically see with standard pitchers. No more waiting around for slow drips to fill up your glass. The filter itself is NSF certified for both standards, 42 and 372, which means it's been independently tested. It effectively reduces PFOA and PFOS, those forever chemicals you've probably heard about, along with metal ions and those chlorine tastes and odors that make tap water unpleasant. Plus, everything is food grade, BPA-free, and lead-free, so you're not trading one problem for another. I really appreciated the practical design details. There's a top handle for carrying it when it's full, and a sliding cover that makes refilling easy while keeping dust and odors out. The smart filter reminder is also helpful since you don't have to guess when it's time for a replacement. Speaking of which, each filter lasts for 200 gallons or about 2 months, which is significantly longer than most competitors. What really convinced me was the combination of speed and capacity. You're not constantly refilling or waiting for water to filter, which makes daily use so much smoother. One consideration though, this doesn't lower TDS values. If you specifically need low mineral content water, this isn't designed for that. But for improving taste and removing contaminants, it does the job well. Link is in the description. Next up at number 4, we have the Brita UltraMax 27-cup water dispenser. And if you're familiar with Brita, you already know they've been in the filtration game for a long time. This model is a solid middle ground option that focuses on simplicity and reliability. The 27-cup capacity is noticeably smaller than what we just looked at, but it's still plenty for most households. What's practical here is that it fits easily in most refrigerators without taking over all your shelf space. The design is straightforward with an easy locking lid and a precision pour spigot that makes dispensing smooth and controlled. Where this really shines is in the filter flexibility. It comes with a standard filter that handles about 40 gallons or roughly 2 months of use. That's shorter than some options, but here's the thing. You can also upgrade to their Elite filter, which lasts for 120 gallons or around 6 months. That Elite option gives you more value if you don't want to replace filters as often. The filtration targets chlorine taste and odor, plus it reduces copper and mercury, which are common concerns with tap water. It's all BPA-free, and there's a sticker indicator to remind you when it's time for a new filter, so you're not guessing. What really convinced me was the brand reliability and the option to choose between filter types based on your needs and budget. It's practical without being complicated. One consideration though, the standard filter lifespan is on the shorter side compared to higher capacity models, so factor in those replacement costs if you're going with the basic filter. Link is in the description. Next up at number 3, we have the PUR Plus 30-cup filter dispenser, and what really stood out to me here was the focus on lead reduction. If you're concerned about what's actually in your tap water, this one specifically targets lead along with microplastics and over 20 other contaminants. It's WQA certified, which means it's been independently tested and verified. The 30-cup capacity puts it right in that sweet spot. It's not as massive as the first option we looked at, but it's still large enough for most families without completely dominating your fridge space. What I found practical was the pull-down spout design. You don't have to lift or tilt the whole dispenser when it's full, which makes a real difference when you're dealing with this much water. The carry handle is sturdy and well-positioned, so refilling from the tap is straightforward. It's also designed to be leak-proof, and from what I could tell, the build quality backs that up. The slim profile means it fits in most refrigerators, but you can also keep it on the counter if you prefer room temperature water. One feature I really appreciated was the smart indicator light. It takes the guesswork out of when to replace the filter, so you're not trying to remember dates or track gallons in your head. The dispenser body is dishwasher friendly too, which simplifies cleaning and maintenance. Each filter handles up to 40 gallons or about 2 months of use. That's the same lifespan as some standard options we've seen, so you'll want to factor in those replacement intervals when you're thinking about ongoing costs. What really convinced me was the certified lead reduction combined with the practical design features. If lead contamination is something you're worried about, this addresses that directly while still being easy to use day to day. One consideration though, the filter lifespan is shorter compared to higher capacity models. So if you have a larger household that goes through water quickly, you might be replacing filters more often. Link is in the description. Next up at number 2, we have the Culligan ZeroWater 32 cup filter dispenser. And what immediately sets this apart is the included TDS meter. That's total dissolved solids, and it lets you see exactly what's in your water with an actual number. No guessing, no hoping your filter is working. You get instant feedback on purity. The filtration here is where things get serious. This uses a 5-stage system that's certified to remove 99.9% of dissolved solids. We're talking PFAS, those forever chemicals that have been getting a lot of attention lately, plus lead, chlorine, mercury, and a long list of other contaminants. It's IAPMO certified, which means it's been independently tested and verified. The claim is that it removes 5 times more contaminants than what you typically see with standard filters. The 32-cup capacity puts it right in the middle of what we've looked at so far. It's large enough for most households without being overwhelming in your fridge. The design is practical with a drop-in filter that makes replacement straightforward, and an easy slide lid for refilling. Everything is BPA-free, and it's designed to fit in refrigerators or sit on your counter without taking up too much space. What really convinced me was that TDS meter. You can actually watch the reading hit 0 after filtration, which is pretty reassuring if you're serious about water purity. It also alerts you when the filter needs changing, so you're not relying on memory or calendar reminders. Plus, you're replacing up to 150 plastic bottles, which adds up both financially and environmentally. One consideration though, this only works with the new Culligan filters, not the legacy ZeroWater ones. So make sure you're ordering the right replacements. Also, like most gravity dispensers with multiple filtration stages, the flow rate isn't instant. It takes time to filter this thoroughly. Link is in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And finally, number 1, we have the Waterdrop 35 cup filter dispenser. And what really won me over was the balance it strikes between performance and simplicity. This isn't trying to be the most complex system out there, but it does exactly what most people actually need without any unnecessary complications. The 35 cup capacity hits that sweet spot. It's substantial enough for larger households, but the slim design at just under 15 inches long means it actually fits in most refrigerators without dominating the space. You can also keep it on the counter or even in an RV if you need portable filtered water. The filtration is NSF certified for standards 42 and 372, which means it's been independently verified to reduce chlorine, taste and odor issues, rust, and sediments. It's straightforward but effective. Everything is BPA-free and lead-free, so you're getting clean materials throughout. What stands out here is the filter lifespan. We're talking 200 gallons, or about 2 months, which is 5 times longer than what you typically see with standard pitcher filters. That translates to real savings over time, and you're replacing over 1,500 plastic bottles per filter, which adds up both financially and environmentally. The practical design details make daily use easier. The top cover lifts off easily for refilling without risking contamination. There are pull-push handles integrated into the body for carrying when it's full. The sloping interior design ensures water flows out smoothly even when you're getting close to empty, so you're not tilting or shaking it around. What really convinced me was the overall value proposition. Unlike the more complex systems we looked at earlier, this focuses on doing the essentials really well without adding features most people won't use. The long filter life and slim profile make it practical for everyday use, and the certified filtration gives you confidence that it's actually working. One consideration though, just like the 40-cup model we started with, this doesn't lower TDS values. If you specifically need to reduce mineral content or dissolved solids, you'll want to look at their 0 TDS models instead. But for improving taste and removing common contaminants, this handles it effectively. Link is in the description. Now you know exactly which filtered water dispenser delivers the clean, safe water your family deserves without falling into expensive filter replacements or weak filtration systems. You won't have to worry about contaminants or wasting money on the wrong choice. Check the description for all the links with updated prices and current deals. They include complete filter specs for each model, and remember, Amazon prices change constantly.